today we're exploring Seoul. In this video, I want to share our experience of spending 3 days here, show some of the attractions, places to visit, and of course the restaurant where we had incredibly delicious food. So check out the video, give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments which place you'd love to visit the most. And don't forget to subscribe. Let's go! I found a cool cafe on Google Maps called the Torii Garden, so we decided to have breakfast there. There are actually 2 cafes with similar names. One is listed as the Torii Garden and the other as the Torii Yongsan, so choose whichever one you like better. They specialize in sandwiches, pastries and yogurt bowls, which are so delicious, you really should try it. Food is as tasty as it looks and the interior is just adorable, as you can see. Then we headed to stroll around the traditional Bukchon Hanok village. Bukchon Hanok village is a traditional Korean village and is known for its well-preserved Hanok, which is traditional Korean houses. You can wander through narrow alleys, admire the intricate design of the houses and experience the tranquil atmosphere of the village. The village is unique not only for its 600-year history but also because it's still a residential area. Therefore, as you stroll through it, you may notice signs requesting visitors to speak in a whisper. I recommend not to miss the Bukchon Best Observatory, which has an entrance fee of 3,000 won. For this amount, you also get a complimentary cup of tea. There's also a small shop where you can purchase souvenirs and postcards. They also have a second floor where you can enjoy a view of the city and tiled roofs of the houses. Turning from another alley, we came out onto Samchong Street where we saw a Korean cuisine restaurant and a queue outside it. We realized that we should go there too. The restaurant is called Ssamzigil.Ddong Café and it's included in the Michelin Guide. Sujebe is a simple dish and consists of hand-pulled dough dumplings in a warm soup with some ingredients. Other popular items include dandanju, a traditional Korean liquor made from makgeolli, and also gamjajeon, which is a potato pancake. Each table comes with fresh kimchi and soy sauce. The soup was really tasty, but I got a piece of chili in the pancake and my mouth was burning for another 10 minutes afterwards. After, we went on to wander around Seoul. We reached the square where Gyeongbokgung Palace is located and entered from the side of the National Folk Museum. We were more interested in exploring the city and its neighborhoods, so we spent some time in the museum and then continued our journey. There is no admission fee, it's totally free. Museum is very well laid out, depicting Korean life through different periods of time, many household items on display, tools, means of harvesting, village life, and national costumes. We had lunch at the Italian restaurant Pomodoro and I really like it there. Smell so good. If you were googling cute cafes in Seoul, there is a chance that you came across Butterbook Cafe. I really liked the look of that cafe, so we headed there, but on the way we decided to visit Seoul Tower. First, there is the funicular, which takes you from the street level to the cable car station. A round trip on the cable car costs 14 won per person, and at the top you will find a cozy park with countless love logs attached by couples. Don't forget to leave your own. We didn't go up to the observation deck in the tower since we were satisfied with the views from the accessible and free spots in the park. Now let's go to the district where Butterbook Cafe is located. Unfortunately, it was closed, but it was really nice to stroll around the streets of that area, going up and down the hills. sat on a bench for a little while and then decided to go to another cool place, which is a bar called Jean Frigo. While walking along the street where the bar is located, you come across a fruit stall with refrigerators that actually is a bar. But what makes this place interesting is not only its exterior and interior, but also the way you placed your order. Each table has its own fruit, and to make an order you need to approach the telephone booth, dial the numbers indicated on the piece of paper, mention your fruit and place your order. It's really cool. We got the signature cocktails and they were delicious. I seriously recommend visiting this place. How to spend the second day in Seoul? Let's find out! First thing first, we should have breakfast, and for that we chose a cafe called Don Blanket. Everything was very delicious, but even in my seemingly non-spicy dish, there was still chili flakes. So if you don't eat spicy food, make sure to inform the staff. We wanted to visit Poop Cafe, so we went to a cafe called Ddong Café and located on a busy street in Insadong, inside the shopping mall Ssamzigil. Ssamzigil is a must-visit for anyone sightseeing in Insadong. They have lots of cute shops that sell whatever your touristy heart desires. Some shops even offer workshops to craft the items they specialize in. What about the cafe itself? It was quirky but slightly disappointing. You could only choose from 2 types of sweet cappuccinos to get it served in toilet-shaped cup, while other drinks were served in regular cups. Also, you could order waffles, which appeared one way in the menu, but we received a slightly different version and the impression was completely different. So, I can't really recommend setting aside time to visit this cafe. But on the way to that cafe, we stopped by a shop that sold Korean sweets, Yangang, which is made from red beans or chestnuts, agar and sugar. The ingredients are powdered, mixed together, placed in a mold and steamed. Finally, the steamed mixture is chilled to a jelly-like consistency. I really liked it. Our journey into the world of Korean sweets didn't end there. We continued down the street in Insadong and tried a wide variety of delicious treats.
This is Korean traditional tea biscuit, okay? Made by Miyot and making whole. And now it's onion made. Stretching, little by little. Stretching, I'm making 16,000 string. Stretching, first 21, 2, 4, 1, 60, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, middle size, 1024, 와사, 바꿀라 봐봐, 짜자잔, 바꿀라 봐봐, 랄랭, the Korean traditional tea biscuit.
This dessert is called kultare and also known as Korean court cake. This delicate candy melts in your mouth, which can be pretty addictive and really is addictive, believe me. I'm not sure what it is, but it's incredibly delicious, like it's made with nuts and honey. Fruits in caramel. Oh my god, you wouldn't believe how many of these sticks I ate. Yot is an old-school Korean treat that is still popular today. And it's made with ingredients rich in starch such as rice, sweet rice, corn, or different types of potatoes. You definitely can't miss this treat where every step you take there is a stall offering you delicious treats. But we continue and make our way to the famous library in the city. You've probably heard of it if you were planning your trip to Seoul, and it's called Starfield and located in a shopping mall. This is a very beautiful public place with an extraordinary interior and real books, and many people are actually sitting and reading while others are working on computers. After, of course, we went to explore the food court in that mall, and oh my god, there were so many different and beautiful desserts. When we exited the mall, we discovered that there was a festival taking place. If I understood correctly, it was organized by a cosmetics brand. I love such events where you immerse yourself in the atmosphere along with locals. And there we got a personal color consultation, created our own perfume and tea.
These evergreen instead of pop because pop is too warm. So you can use evergreen instead. So this is a perfume. So you can choose it. That is alcohol. It'll fix it. The perfume smell. And the smell is
Is it the black one?
Is that a Louis
And we're gonna brew this. Our third day we started at Cafe Mama's. I ordered a salmon sandwich, but I didn't really like it. It was cold and had a lot of onions in it. And Costa had a ham and cheese panini, and I highly recommend getting that instead. This time after breakfast we headed to a Harry Potter themed cafe called 943 King's Cross. And on the way we stumbled upon a festival again where it was impossible to resist buying a cute little item. Then we walked out onto Hongdae shopping street, which is a popular and lively shopping district in Seoul. You'll find trendy fashion boutiques, unique stores, and cool accessories. There are also art galleries, live music venues, and street performances. Plus, plenty of cafes, dessert shops, and restaurants for food lovers. It's a great place to capture the energetic atmosphere. And now I will tell you about a cafe that is definitely worth visiting. It's called The Pantry. We got the ragu and I highly recommend trying it and visiting this place. Common Ground is a popular complex in Seoul made of stacked blue shipping containers. It's trendy and attracts young people. Inside there are over 200 cool shops, cafes, galleries, and food trucks. Common Ground also hosts events and live performances, making it even more exciting to visit. To celebrate our journey in Seoul, we decided to dine at a Korean BBQ restaurant. We chose this cafe and had to wait in line for a bit. The food was incredibly delicious and of course it was an entertaining experience as well. So these are our 3 days in Seoul. Let me know in the comments below which one you like better. Before I say goodbye, I just want to share a few tips. First of all, I always recommend exchanging some portion of the money at the airport because you never know what can happen. From the airport to the city you can take a bus, subway or express train. Subway doesn't take much longer, so we used it. We bought single-use card at the airport, traveled to Seoul station, and then we needed to get a bus to get our hotel. We arrived at the bus stop and found out that buses don't accept credit cards and cash. We didn't want to go back to subway station because it was so huge. We went to 3 stores, but anyway we couldn't find the transportation card, so we just got a taxi. It took us like 20 minutes and we paid 14,000 won. At this point, I recommend buying a transportation card at the station upon arrival. What about SIM cards? SIM card you can get at 7-Eleven and it will cost you 30,000 won for approximately 10 days. During registration, you need to fill in the departure date from the country. It was stated that SIM card will stop working after this date. Google Maps doesn't work, I would say, properly in the country, so you can use Navermap app instead. There's also an app available for Subway. It's called Subway Korea, so you can use it too. That is it for now. Subscribe and see you on our next adventures. Bye bye!